Quicksort is another divide and conquer algorithm, just like mergesort. So we're going to start with a really big problem, and we want to break it into smaller parts so we can have lots of smaller problems being solved in parallel instead of trying to solve one big problem linearly. So what we're going to do is, with Quicksort, it relies on a pivot. What a pivot is we want the pivot to sort of act like a balance in the middle. So we want half the elements on that side and half the elements on this side, so it actually balances along the pivot. So there's good ways to choose a pivot, and there's some bad ways to choose a pivot. Most implementations we usually teach the first element is going to be a pivot. You can choose a random element, so choose some random number inside this array, not a random index inside the array. And then, or you can choose, look at the first one, the last one, and the middle one. Locationally, not sorted, but look at the first, middle, and last, and you can actually look at the middle of those two, and then you're guaranteed to have at least one that's less than and at least one that's greater. So, in this case, we're just going to look at the first pivot. So now, when I pick this as my pivot, now I look through all of these numbers, and I split them up based on the pivot. So, if this is my first pivot A, then I have half my numbers get sorted to the left of it, and half the numbers get sorted to the right. So now, I know that everything to the left of A belongs there, everything to the right of A belongs there. So what I can do is choose a new pivot for each of them. Yep. So now, C is going to have what's left and right of it, and B is going to have what's left and right of that. Okay? So we can continue this process until, again, we break down to all single elements. Okay? So we'll have lots of single elements there. Okay? And what we do is, once that ends, they're actually in sorted order, because B has enough, all the elements less than it to the left. So these are in sorted order. So B is in the correct spot. So once it's done, you don't have to do any merging. Once you break down to the single elements, then you actually break it down enough. Okay? So real quick example. Five, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 1, 4. Okay? So we're going to choose 5 as our pivot. So put 5 in the center, and everything less than it goes to the left. So we have 2, 3, 1, and 4. Everything greater than it goes to the right. So here we have 6, 8, and 9. Okay? So on the left side, pick our pivot. So put it to the middle. Everything less than it goes to the left. Everything greater goes to the right. Pick our pivot. Actually, let me draw actual pivot so you square. And then we keep it. But once it's square, it's sorted. It's in its sorted spot. You don't do any merging, no other moving. Okay? So 6, 8, 9. So 1 is now sorted. 3, 4, 8, 9, 9, 4. Okay? So if we take all of these down, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. It's actually ended up being sorted. So remember, choose the pivot, and then sort everything less than it to the left, everything greater than the right, and then recursively do that for each section you break it up into.